It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here in Baltimore. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
Wanna quit?
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback, it's Jalen Hurts.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Miami.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On third down, it's Hurts. Taking off, he'll try carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. That one incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be second and goal.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run with Barkley. This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Ravens has it. And the defense has to feel good about that. Fourth and goal. They come up with the big play and end this drive.
In this case, Mike, the defense is thinking turnover on downs, but in this play, they actually force the turnover in the process and make a huge goal line stand to keep the offense out of the end zone.
Oh, big hole, left side. Still on the move. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 88 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Here's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Hey, let's go.
And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. He's across midfield. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Barkley. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. One more time, they try Barkley, and he will power his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Automatic 1st down.
A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson on the move. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
4th down. Jackson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Man in motion is Smith. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7.
Great, set. Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll try to run for it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
17 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
So a big 3rd down hook. Dotson, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get rid of it. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. One of the Ravens has it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play.
Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Man in motion is Smith. To the goal line and in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead.
Free kick
and
out of
bring the
bounds.
ball out
Kicking team.
to start at the 40-yard line.
Automatic 1st down.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
What is it? Report!
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
What is it? Shot!
They're going to go right back to Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down. Had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play?
Time will run out on him as he's taken down.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 50-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson now. That's to the right side and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. Third down coming up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Hey, report.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Ravens has it. And now he loses the football. It appeared that an Eagle was able to get his hands on it. And indeed, the signal, Philadelphia will hold on to possession.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A tight end in motion now. Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 3rd and long for Hurts. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. And in motion is Brown. Look at this. They'll go with the jet sweep. And this is not going to get it done. Not even close to picking up the 1st down. And they will turn it over on downs. Off the play fake. Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flower. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't,
carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Jackson looking to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he will be taken down,
Personal
but there
foul.
is a penalty
Roughing the passer.
flag down.
Defense.
A silly penalty may erase the turnover.
Automatic 1st down.
What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. Go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion.
And that's complete to A.J. Brown. Now he's loose at the 40. To the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 99 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A huge play there. They go in. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are...
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
Hardy now with the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. Ah, the ball's out. The Eagles have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while.
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Hardy now with the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Jackson now on 2nd down. To the tight end, Likely. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Jalen Hurts. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Whoa! And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I half expected to see all 11 defenders piled up on top of him at the end of this run to make sure he was finally down, because a couple times on that run, it looked like he was cooked, only to shake off those tackles and keep on cooking.
1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's followed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. Got a man And it's complete to A.J. Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
Well, they had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
What you love about these running backs, Mike, is that their confidence is that they can make every play a big play. But in this case, sometimes you have to know, all right, it's over. Cut my losses, try to get back to the original line of scrimmage and survive to the next down, but tries to make this play extended and takes a big loss.
On second down, Hurts. That is intercepted. And now he loses the football. One of the Ravens has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's second and 6. Throwing Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on third down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
You gotta make it happen. Cut.
They'll run it with Henry. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he has to give ground. And he is sent back for a loss. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
Dre, set. No touch.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it,
they'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Dre, set. No touch.
Now Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Dre, set. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for an Eagles first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And
still first
without
down.
a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
No touch, set. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon.
And let's go.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Hey, easy, 63, back. No touch.
Hurts will try it again. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now, and he will score. Game on. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. This one to his big tight end, Uzama.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On play action, Hurts. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old pitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now it's 4th down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
They'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
That's into the hands of the fullback. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in?
He is in. Patrick Ricard. Touchdown, Baltimore. Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball is out. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to carry that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Jackson. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
13 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Hold
Big
on.
play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Bateman is the motion man. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They'll drop to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they? Pulled this game off here late in the fourth quarter.
I'm ready.
The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. Now it's Jackson. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
It seems to me they were kind of...